Are you or somebody else in your company getting ready to come back from working from home and come back to the office, or perhaps do some sort of hybrid in a way that you haven't before? Hey everyone, Alex Moen here with today's BizTech tips, and here are some tech considerations that when you're returning to work you should keep in mind. So first, it's just good to treat all devices that are coming back as being compromised. So people have been using personal devices, or maybe they didn't have a family computer and their kids needed to jump on Zoom for school or a number of things. Make sure you're not only changing all those login credentials, but really go the extra mile to make sure everything's safe. And again, coming from the perspective that everything's been compromised when you come back in the office. Number two, just be ready for unapproved IT or shadow IT, and whether you're the IT person or a regular worker coming back in, if you have developed new, let's say, software that you're using that hasn't been approved, or maybe you've been using personal devices when you probably shouldn't, know that these are extra potential security issues, or at the very least, the network's not really prepared for having all these other things on there, and your IT might not be able to help you out if there's some sort of issue that's caused from something that's not approved that's on your system there too. And IT, just be ready for this, but also understand we're kind of navigating new things here too. So don't just try and blanket close everyone out because it's not approved. You have to find some happy medium, especially if you're going to be in a hybrid type environment. The way that people have grown used to being efficient in their work from home situation has probably changed. And this leads into number three. It's evaluating infrastructure. And this includes things like policies. Lots of people have been flying by the seat of their pants when it comes to policies, and people are just trying to be figuring out kind of how to stay afloat and that sort of thing. So what are these new policies? Those should really be solidified. And then you need the technology to kind of back all of that up. So determine the people and the processes and loop it in with technology, but also be prepared for other things like office layouts are almost certainly changing, right? Especially if you're doing like a hybrid and you weren't before, any number of things there. Make sure all the hardware's set up. Be prepared potentially for when you come back into work. If, I don't know, firewall configurations, for instance, weren't properly switched, maybe you won't be able to work in the office. Maybe it'll slow down the network. Maybe it'll boot the user entirely from it. So just think about all those different situations, kind of be prepared for it. Again, whether you're the IT person or the manager or whoever it might be, that these are very common issues that are coming up, and we're going to try and tackle them all together and make it as smooth as possible by thinking out all these potential situations. But hopefully all of that was helpful to minimize that as much as possible. So let me know down below in the comments if there's anything you think I left out. If you have any questions, we'd love to be able to help as much as I can. Don't forget to like the video and have a good one.